Hello. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna be yep, and this is gonna be the same pool format in terms of how many of each map slot, but of course we're gonna be taking a pretty big step up in terms of difficulty, and you're gonna be seeing the maps are really gonna start gearing towards the specialists. So yeah, 7.4 star pool, not easy for basically anyone. So yeah, should be a good challenge.
I just realized I was still muted on OBS that entire time. Glad I like figured that out. So it's kind of awkward, but yeah. Some of the maps I think were...
wait. Some of the players want to cast. Do we let them?
Do they want in? Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
You know what? Yeah, I can move them in. It might take a little while.
Entertainment value. Yeah.
Entertainment value. This is gonna take. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do because I can't see. Okay, I need to like. Okay, okay, there's like two. Okay, I can do this.
Yo.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome. Am I still streaming? I'm still streaming on Discord. Okay, cool. Congrats on your win.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So now you get to see the live Now you get to see a team's live reaction of the upcoming semifinals map.
Starting with the least predictable Nomad 1 of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, quite literally the least predictable.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew it had to do it to them.
It gets difficult to find some Touhou Nomad ones.
Yeah, Barking Mad Dog Part 2, because we also had one last round. So it's the same thing for the BPM Sire.
That's fun.
Yeah, I agree. It's very consistent. There's like no free parts.
I forget, was this OWC Grands or Finals?
Yeah, it's Grands in 2021. But yeah, modern pool scaling, so now it's in semis. Oh.
Yeah.
What's the grand final star rating of this tournament?
I think it's like 8. Let me check. 8 flat.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense once you like look at the top 3 teams, or by like rank at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I was expecting such caliber of players when I decided to host this. So, but I mean, there's not a lot to talk about in this map. I mean,
it's kind of like soft tech-y. I mean, most people will not have a problem with that aspect.
Yeah.
There's some parts that are like more kind of techy or gimmicky than others. Like,
yeah. Wow, I have to turn Swig way up.
Oh.
I had an argument with someone who called this a tech map like a year ago. I think they realized that was dumb now.
I mean, you can kind of see it in a way, but I think it's just the merit of, you know, it's a Katagiri remix of a Touhou song, and Katagiri has some like samples in their songs that, you know, you could arguably map like really techy. So there's like a slight focus of that, but I mean, most of it is just going to be an aim focus. A little bit of a speed emphasis too. I think this is the fastest Nomad one we've seen at 210 BPM.
Yeah,
so
210.
That's a big spike.
Also, the ending has some huge triangles. But yeah, this has been pooled like no shortage of times, but it is fun map, so you know, why not?
Bro, why did it jump so much from quarters to semis?
Well, the intended starting 7.4. This ends up being a bit higher, I guess. Whoops. But yeah.
Damn.
Fine.
We
This is
balanced
just
around
like-
7.4.
Isn't this like a remix of the one in quarterfinals? Or like it was sampled? It's sampled?
It's a remix of round of 32 Hard Rock
Oh.
one. I don't know if you remember that.
Let me look.
Triangle.
It was the stream map and Hard Rock one.
I love triangles.
Alright, so next we'll have Nomad 2.
Yeah, so
When God goes.
Happy 30.
happy 30. I believe this
Yeah,
was
this is
the,
like a
the
it's
COE
a custom for Cavo's OSU tournament, like OSU event. It's a bit of a weird one because the angles are straight. Yeah, definitely not as generic as people might be used to, because those direction changes are not like sharp. Like they're kind of like overlap itself a little bit. Also, personally, the CS and the AR makes me feel like I'm playing hard. But might just be a me issue.
It is
I can
definitely
see
up
that.
there. 9.9 can be a little bit high. for
It's
some-
basically 10.
Yeah. Yeah, and also it's definitely going to be the most precise Nomad 2 in this tournament. CS 4.8. I don't think any Nomad 2 we've seen so far has come even remotely close to that, and I don't think any Nomad 2 after will be as this precise either. So
Yeah, the high CS makes it more like a low aiming map as opposed to stamina, because it's still just 200. So most people who want to play Nomad 2 can play 200. So also, it feels pretty like aimey to me, but that might just be me whining about things I personally have a problem.
A lot of triple kick sliders.
Yeah, you have to be a bit more like have some like more mature full aim, and not just be the type of person who just want to play like We Love Llama or something. Also, it's a little bit long, 3.5 minutes,
yeah.
so it needs to be pretty consistent.
I think this poll ends up being a little bit on the longer side from what I can remember. There are like few shorter maps sprinkled in, but I think compared to quarterfinals, it's it's definitely longer.
It's way harder because it's like higher spacing. It's also less generic. The last one was like very comfortable to play. Yep, the weird direction changes make the return at the end. Alright. So next we have Nomad 3 alt map.
Yeah, when you get to high star rating, you
Half
can't
slashed.
you can't escape half, you can't escape half slash.
I think like it's gotta be like 80% of this stuff half slash map says Touhou, so. And then he also does a lot of tourney custom, so it's a little bit inevitable.
Not to mention, like, all of his tourney customs are Touhou.
Yeah. I will say a thing the half slash maps I don't like are because they're like really excessively unintuitive to play sometimes. This one doesn't do that, I think. Like it's pretty like it still has that half slash favor, but it's still relatively I guess the word is intuitive of how to play.
Also the same remix of Nomad 2, just...
Yeah, same song, different remix.
Yeah. 155 BPM, AR 9.7, OD 9.5, so accuracy
That's
is
pretty standard fare for this star rating and kind of map.
I will say, I know this map's pretty tough if you have any nerves.
Oh yeah.
Because of how the flowing like goes.
I feel like alt maps are pretty hard with nerves in general, but especially kind of micro movement stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty snappy Nomad 3. Like you usually have that happen on higher star rating because it's just kind of the meta now. Instead of having really spaced flow, you have really spaced snap aim.
And I mean, this map just does not let up in typical half-slashed fashion. I will say, I think the semifinals pool, I think, at least so far, is the pool that has changed the most from what.
Yeah, it got a lot more playtester feedback from like different people,
and
so
a lot more.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, yeah, because some of the maps we've had in here were a little bit questionable originally.
We had a few flops, hopefully not too many, but
yeah. Okay, so Ampy, we've complained a lot about Nomad 4s, and
yeah.
I think now we're finally getting to see why pulling Touhou Nomad 4 is a
bit
pain.
of a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like I wouldn't really call it a tech map. Like you listen to it and you probably think it's tech. It's kind of just sort of mechanics.
4.5 minutes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, and next one is an actual tech map though. I'll say that.
I mean,
yeah.
This map is, I guess, like the typical relazy style of like Nomad 4. It's not like pure slider, pure fast slider spam that we're like accustomed to seeing nowadays. He throws in a lot more of like different elements that we've seen.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, the 1/6 burst.
And yeah, this is also a speed map.
The 300 BPM makes a return. Except this one's a lot easier than the other map that had 300 burst. The qualifiers alt map.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like pretty manageable for most people until the last fourth really kicks it up a notch.
I mean, I think this is like one of those types of maps you would, I guess, like expect to kind of see in like a hidden 3 slot nowadays. I would think.
Yeah, or some other slot, but not really Nomad 4.
Yeah.
But we kind of have to make do with what we have.
This map's got it all. This could be a tiebreaker if it was longer. Got all the
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think like if modern tech mappers kind of mapped this section, you would see a lot more like, you know, crazy.
Oh
sliders.
yeah, the sliders would cover the entire screen.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am too broke to pay people to make custom maps. So.
Oh, that's not entirely true. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't pay them though, so.
Yeah.
I guess it
They
is.
they kind of volunteered. But yeah, I think somebody in playtesting channels like, you could go to the mapping commissions, like, people, and like, yeah, I don't have that money. I'm already spending like half my budget on just the prize pool, because broke college.
Wait, how much is the prize pool again?
The prize pool isn't even that much. It's like 4 months. It's like 4 or 2 in 1 for first, second, third.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty standard.
This last Ki is where things.
Yeah, this last Ki is kind of crazy.
And I think another kind of like downfall of this map is like we're like 3/4 of the way through, and
it's
Ampy's
like
replays
6.3 stars. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ampy's replay like at this point like just crested 400k, so a lot of like the score I think can be found in this like back half of the map.
Wait, how did I misread that bad? Okay, whatever.
I can expect to see some good scores on this. I don't know if we might see like a few FCs. I just think with how long this map is, you know.
Yeah, they have a lot of time to find really shitty misses.
Yeah, and there's not really any breaks to like regain like grip or anything. So
well, there's some slower parts for sure, but there's no actual breaks. Right, and finally we have our Nomad 5, which is not a long map, to probably the pleasure of some.
Also a little bit unconventional.
A little bit, tiny bit. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a speed map, so you don't try to experiment like too much. But
what, the A map?
it has some aim, yeah, a bit more than usual.
Yeah.
This is from Courses, right?
Yeah, it's
I believe
Courses.
it's yes.
It has some, yeah, 1/3, like we're seeing here, and then a little bit of aim after this. That's not that small spacing, really.
Yeah. The biggest mystery to me is why this map gets buffed by 0.8.
Oh, I know why. I don't agree with it. Why? Because there's the hardest part speed-wise makes that happen. Because Rework really loves different numbered like bursts, and then there's a part that like spams those.
We can clown on the rework all we want. I mean, look at last week's Hard Rock 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna look real quick. I think this is the highest star rating in the pool. Yeah, it is. At 7.8, which it kind of makes sense because this is like low-key a farm map. If they made the OD higher. Okay, so this is the funny part. Love some triple spam. Make sure you don't misread those slider spams, by the way.
And then more 1/3.
Yeah. Honestly, the OD feels kind of low for this map. Because it's speed.
Yeah.
I mean, Mappy literally has a perfect play on the leaderboard, so. Yeah, there we have it.
That map is now 7.8 stars.
It is not.
It
You
is
are
not,
correct.
It is not 7.8 stars. All right.
No Nomad 6 to get straight into
No.
Hidden One. This is our first custom in the tourney. done by Xenon. Or it's not
yeah.
updating because
It's not uploaded.
the map's
yet.
not uploaded.
So, NH22, Nighthawk 22 Corrosion. This is a really old song. I mean, you can go back to the 2010 set of this. It's a Touhou mega mix of a lot of different remixes. We couldn't place our hands on all of them. The two that we could really, like, uncover were Flowering Night and Faith is for the Transient People. There's definitely
we spent some time trying to figure out whether this was actually a Touhou song or not. I think we came to the conclusion it is, which is why it's in the pool, but...
a bit unconventional of, like, remix, because you don't usually see, like, mega mixes in such a short
It's like a
length.
remix of multiple songs, yeah.
Yeah. We don't see stats on Laser, but from the info that I could...
I'm gonna go. See you guys.
Yep, take
Bye.
care. So, from what I could pull, the star rating of this hidden one is going to be 7.34. I think it's local, like, 7.1. It's 205 BPM. The song length is 3 minutes, 10 seconds. The drain length is a little bit shorter because of the break at the start and,
Yeah, there's a hella long break, like, halfway through.
Yeah. So the drain
Yep.
length is going to be a bit short. CS4, AR 9.5, we had to buff the AR a little bit.
Buff as in make it higher, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well that's more like a nerf in terms of how it plays.
that's fair. But kind of like
Still feels
lots of
pretty dense to me
Yeah.
on 9.5.
lots of awkward patterns, micro movements. Also a little bit of tapping involved with some of these
Yeah,
streams.
the tapping is mostly at the end. There's like a stream part. But 205 shouldn't cap. I mean, it will probably cap some people, but not too many.
Yeah. And then we get the KTG-ster patterns.
Yeah, it's like I'm playing flat by second all over again.
Yeah. Those patterns on Hidden, especially, are pretty brutal.
Yep, and then it gets into the stream part. Goes a little crazy.
Yeah, we had to nerf the stream section. Some of these streams were like almost up to like 32 notes at times, and we're like, yeah, no.
Maybe not. Yeah, I was happy with how it turned out. Like, I enjoy playing it.
Wait, this is 235.
No.
No.
It's 205. I think this,
Oh wait,
no,
I was looking at the laser thing, but it's not. It's like the last
yeah,
lap.
their laser's wrong because it's not submitted.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that was 235, that might be like
Yeah.
a Corsair's close pool map. Yeah.
This would be like 8.5 stars. Like,
Alright. So now we gotta have Hidden 2 with a certified banger. Thanks, Markram,
my
for the replay. I think we
God.
stole it from somehow.
What?
I've had this replay for 3 years back when it was originally pulled in like Slow Cup 1 or something. So yeah, Genso Kappa for your Hidden 2. We actually originally had this as Fremont 2 last week, and
Yeah, but the problem is it's way easier, harder. Like way too much. So
the reading's not going to be too much of an issue for like reading players.
yeah,
There's
but
no,
it's like flow hell.
Yeah. There's no like crazy stacks you have to really worry about except for the one section that we'll see, but I mean otherwise it's just a banger. I think like at least in like almost every single like rank restricted tournament that I've hosted or pulled in, I've managed to find a way to put this in because the song is just goated.
It's like way too hard for rank restricted though, usually.
Yeah, however, I don't care.
Valid.
And also, like, rank restricted doesn't matter, there's Steam rankers everywhere. That makes super teams anyways, so...
I mean, we did get the replay from Markram, and there's your example.
Yeah.
reading knows no range.
There's this part where I don't know if we already got to it, but where the triples like keep
have not.
overlapping in
We
like
have-
the same line, and it's like it's really fun to play for some reason.
We're getting to it right now.
This part,
I
it
love
looks
reading.
it looks so terrible to read, but you play it and it just like makes sense. Or that was my experience.
I don't know. This might be a hidden player bias. I've always felt like that part was harder on no mod than it is on hidden. That might be a hidden.
But,
player
yeah,
bias.
hidden player opinion for sure. But
I mean, it's probably harder to read.
I feel like it's easier to read hidden, but it's harder to actually hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a kind of old map, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was uploaded in 2018. I want to say, or 20.
Okay, I was thinking older than that, but
It does have that
I mean-
old style to it for sure.
yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know, to me that 2018 is old. That's like when I started playing the game again. But it has
5
been
years
like
ago.
5 years. Yeah.
Do like 2018 Sotarks maps count as like old maps?
For some players, yes.
Let's go.
Like you play them, and you can tell like in terms of farm, they're like not as optimized as the more recent
Yeah.
ones. Whereas he used to be like I thought you couldn't make any more like comfortable maps than he did. But then playing them in hindsight, you definitely can.
This ending is
Yeah.
pretty difficult.
Pretty
with the
crazy ass
control.
replay. Dude, if anyone FCs in a match, I was gonna say I'll give them supporter, but I think there's a could actually do it. So I'll pass. Yeah. I mean, Rick still probably thinks this is just like just a 5-star map.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. No luck is also going to be pretty brutal on this. It's OD6.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Simply don't miss.
You can't
Yeah.
not luck if you hit every note.
True. All right. Hidden 3. This went through like 12 different iterations, and we finally ended up with Kamuri.
Yowashi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Niwashi artist, you know what you're getting. A lot of rhythm.
Especially,
1/3, 1/4, 1/6, and a whole package.
it's also the down map, so yeah. I think looking at like the scores, I mean, last week's Hidden 3 was kind of shit Miss City, I would say. Maybe again, hidden player bias. But this one I think is definitely going to be like more suited for this difficulty. Might be on the harder side with kind of how rhythmically intense it is, but I think it still like fits fine.
I feel like you have to be like a hidden specialist for this. Like you can't be just like I feel like I'm like a hidden fill player. But I can't play this at all. Like you have to be so solid on like flow. Cause like the whole map is flow pretty much.
This looks really hard.
Say that. You're playing.
Oh, not only flow, but you see
Hey,
like
I
there's
don't know what
some,
you're
there's some
talking
really
about. This is a
there's some
speed
really
map.
fast.
So
I mean, speed cap is not negligible at all. Because the 1/6 are 255. Granted, they're not that long, but
I think more than that, just like having this kind of flow aim with the finger control makes it very hard
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
Oh,
yo, Koda's going insane.
Dude, Coda popped off on this.
This is a Coda map.
And these cut quads at the end.
Yeah, they're
That's just-
evil.
Down really went on this one.
oh, damn.
Oh, rip this fire.
Bro, that guy, dude, Coda. What was Coda cooking there? All right,
Yeah.
Hard Rock Pool.
Okay, so The other aim maps are like a little bit stream capped, so then this is like a contrast to that because I'm pretty sure there's like none of that in this. It's just low BPM aim hell, pretty much.
Yep. When you see Kirigiri no Mod 1, you're pretty much getting aim and pretty much only aim.
Yeah.
This also got hella nerfed in the star rating rework.
I mean, kind of expectedly.
yeah,
Rework when raw aim
yeah,
Hard rock
triggered.
volume.
And hard rock at that.
yeah. Yeah, on the website this shows as 7.2 with Hard Rock. I think local is like 7.5. So,
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of it is that it's very very consistent difficulty, which star rating does not really take a liking to. But yeah, this is absolutely the kind of map that if you have a good aim team, you should pick, and if you don't, you should probably ban, if you don't need to ban something else.
Banger.
banger. Yeah, 192 BPM, definitely gonna be the... No, it's not the lowest BPM out of the 1 slots.
Okay, well the last one is just kind
Okay.
of funny.
Yeah, the last one is...
Out of the normal aim maps, it's the lowest BPM.
Yeah.
Because anything below 200 at this star rating is kind of weird.
Yeah. The only person who could, like, somewhat remotely pull it off would be Grand Senpai.
Oh yeah, but that's Grand Senpai.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand Senpai, Kirigiri, it's kind of like same category.
Yeah.
Me, when Kigurumi Hard Rock is 700.
Mm.
Me when the Aime Anarchy map isn't even 700.
Oh. Dude, isn't that, like, just barely 600?
Yeah, I think it's low 600.
That is so wrong.
Guys,
Yeah,
I think slow
Actually
motion
criminal.
GT is harder. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
surely. Surely.
Dude, the map got buffed to 700 because of the Xane like patterns.
Sade chunks.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should have just left it just for that map though.
Yeah, it's 615. His score is 615 PP.
Wait, Zane wouldn't even be PP record anymore. It would have been fine.
That's true.
Okay, whatever. We're getting a little sidetracked. Although there's not much to comment on in the map. It's just aim. What am I supposed to say?
It's aim.
I think it somehow it, even though the aim is really hella spaced already, it somehow div spikes at the end. So that is something to look forward to.
Oh, look at those sliders. Look at those 1-2s.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the new combos.
The new combo for
combos.
no reason. Let's go.
I can't wait to ping Kirigiri like, hey, I'm pulling this, and he's probably just gonna like bald at me. Oh yeah, the new combos. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Nah,
ending.
you go ping him when Rectagon like SS.
Take
Yeah.
a shot every time the combo goes above 2. You will be sober.
Oh, okay. So next we're gonna have a Hard Rock 2, which is another one of our last minute changes, because the previous one was a little bit dumb.
yeah,
But
this one is also kind of dumb, but at least it's like not the old levels of, like the old Hard Rock 2 levels of dumb. This is also absurdly long. But I spent like 4 hours. I spent a long time re-pulling part of the semifinals pool yesterday, and I mean, yeah. So we end up with Nobori Yasukazaka, which is like 4.5 minutes long. Let me see the drain length. The drain length, yeah, 4.5 minutes. Reiji Maigo CS5 map with Hard Rock, so 170 BPM. I think like once you play like the first TI, you kind of once you play like the up to like the end of the first TI, you kind of know what you're going to get for the entire map.
I mean, it's pretty common sort of thing. Oh, what? Flames, what are you doing?
Flamester did this
Come on,
replay
Flames.
like during like the 4 maps that we streamed during the last match, so I don't blame him.
But this is a pretty common sort of thing for Hard Rock 2 nowadays. It's like kind of aim control with some big spacing jumps that you can randomly shit miss.
These triples can be really annoying to hit sometimes.
It's the made of fire triples.
Yeah.
The ones at the end.
But yeah, the verse section's pretty straightforward. I guess like if you're not comfortable with like the flow aim or just like kind of snapping, or if you're like not playing this in like the 2 minutes that in like the 20 minutes before the showcase, then you know it could be a little. The verse sections could be a little bit problematic, but I think a lot of it will probably come down to the consistency of players on this.
Yeah, I guess another pretty long map. Yeah, there aren't many good Hard Rock scores on this so far, like on the leaderboard. So look forward to seeing how people do. Maybe someone can get a Hard Rock FC.
Quick, that's you.
Yeah.
Yes, I play 6.5. Yes. Mhm.
I think every Hard Rock player in this tournament should take off Score V2 when practicing this map.
True, true.
Maybe the matches should just be played in Scorpio 1 for this map.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we could have done that with like the Hard Rock last round. Also had no Hard Rock FCs. Rectagon that got the first one in match, so you know, chill.
Sentimental Skyscraper should have been Scorpio 1, just saying.
True.
But I don't think anyone have seen that though.
Yeah.
That map was hard.
Yeah. I think the highest
Mania
score we saw on
did in my
that.
heart.
I think the
Yeah,
highest score we saw,
what?
at least on stream, I think the highest score we saw on Sentimental Skyscraper was 600k. I don't know about.
I
when
think
it was
that was
played.
against
That was the con.
Nowhere against us. Why?
I don't know. I haven't looked at like the matches where it got played off stream, so could be wrong on that.
Oh yeah.
I think people can probably got higher.
No, it's just against you.
It was not played.
They
in the
did
match.
play it in his match.
He would have seen in my mind.
Oh my god, this
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
low pattern. What's the star rating of this after Hard Rock?
I think it's like 7.0.
7.05.
Okay.
Alright, there we have it. So then, to break the trend of us having a lot of long map, Hard Rock 3 is pretty short. It's alt map. And also a lot of it is, I guess I mentally subtracted a lot of it because up until the part where the map actually starts,
Yeah.
it takes like a little bit, like a minute or so. Yeah, thanks Coda for the replay again. Coda when alt map
Yep.
Vortec.
Yeah, this beginning is just kind of building up. It's a very
Yeah, you
short
just like
map.
don't find any silly misses, right?
Yeah. A few little 1-6 patterns, a little bit of bursts, nothing. It's really going to be this Ki.
Someone is gonna break on those buzzes.
Yeah.
I already know it. Okay, but yeah, actual map starts here. But snap ult.
But this is ranked, right?
It
Yeah.
is.
I think I've ever seen this as free mod in a tournament like a couple months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this as like a free mod pick. But the aim
pretty
control,
sure-
the aim control you need for this on Hard Rock in particular is it's
yeah,
up there.
I'm pretty sure the tournament didn't require you to go hard rock. It just forced mod. So I don't think anyone went hard rock on this.
Yeah, this is hella rough hard rock. I mean, Coda did pretty well, so
Yeah.
doable.
200k is really good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's very short. I mean, the song length is like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, but the map itself, when we account for drain length, is like just over 90 seconds. It's very short.
Yep. All right, so next we have DTE pool.
I've never
Yeah.
seen this map before. Okay.
Never seen this map before in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
But yeah.
people know the other diffs because like one of them is Turbo Speed Farm. Yeah, but this one is somehow the polar opposite and has like basically no speed besides some isolated 5 notes. They like interpret it like entirely differently, so it's like basically all aim.
We are once again meeting the quota that is Senya double time. So
Yeah.
I love
That's
singing.
good.
When I was really bad at double time, one of my friends gave me the advice like if you want to get into playing double time, you just play Senya DT because it's all like a bit lower BPM and it helps you have like good fundamentals. I am really agree with that now. So yeah, speaking of that, the BPM's not as high this time, at 243, but that just means the spacing is a little bit higher. Okay, we've now reached the point where I don't read a single pattern correctly for the rest of the map. Pay no mind to that. But yeah, this is somehow like literally every DTU player has played this speed farm diff, and then this one doesn't even have full leaderboard for no butt FCs. I think part of it's not like perfectly comfortable to play. Like it's just aim, but some of the patterns are a bit more nasty than they look.
A lot of 1-2.
yeah,
Yeah, well it has the 1-2s, but there's also the ones where it's a slider and then it goes into a double and then like that a bunch of times. It's really hard for me for some reason. Alright. So that's the aim DT, and then now we're gonna have finger control DT here. Tourney custom for Nyx, I think. Rest in peace. But yeah, it has hella finger control, also has a lot of stamina.
yep. Collab between Consumer Bean and Zydorn. And yeah. This is
I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, just look at it.
This
Um,
is 35.
It is 235. Yeah, those are some like doubles into 10 note stream. A lot of even note streams that are pretty tricky for me. So it's like the beginning and the end is a stamina part, and then in between is mostly finger control. And it's a little bit weird to read as well, because they don't always have the bursts like all equally spaced out. Like sometimes it's a burst, but it starts with like a triple in one place, so it makes it a bit harder to process. Yeah, Zune original. So this is like the actual audio from a Touhou game.
Yeah.
I think, didn't the old Touhou tourneys have a rule where we have to use like at least one actual Touhou map or Touhou song? I don't think we have that anymore.
I don't know about 1. I don't think that was a thing in 2.
Oh, okay.
It might have been a
But-
thing in 1, but
I guess
I
in that sense we're filling our quota of that as well. Yeah, the streams get especially longer at the end. This one, yeah, pretty hard. So you should feel really good about picking this if you're a solid stamina player.
alright.
Alright, so next we have a contrast DT. This one is more raw high BPM like last week, 270. But it has a lot more consistent burst strain than last week's. There's like 9-note bursts scattered throughout like basically the whole map, like every 2 or 3 seconds. Also 10.3, so basically I'm just saying it's actual speed map.
Yeah.
The rating of this with DT?
7.6, I think, something like that.
7.55.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with this pick. Not cooled often at all. Kind of just pulled it out of the graveyard.
Yeah. Most of this DT pool was curated by Ambi, so I think
Direct complaints to be, I guess.
yeah. I think it just like I don't know. DT pooling has never been like my strongest skill set because I can't play DT for crap. I am the most disabled speed player.
I mean, I also
Ozu
did not touch the hard rock pool for that reason. So similar thing.
The kind of thing I noticed like with last week's DT3 was, and it kind of maybe could lend an issue here with 270 BPM as well, but the buzz sliders could be a problem for some players. I think this week it's a little bit less prevalent, but I think it could still pose an issue.
Yeah, no, I like having one of the speed maps be like actual quotes high BPM, because then like it's just like a different skill set. And some people are good at like stamina speed, but not as much at like burst. So you want to have something that's a bit different, or vice versa as well.
When are we getting the 340 BPM no mod 1? Not no mod 1, DT 1? Is that a thing you can
The 3.
I don't know if we would put that on DT1. That's like, I would put something like that on like a DT4, but
No, but it's just aim.
it's just
It's just a.
I would not be able to properly playtest such a thing, so I don't know. Okay, but speaking of that, hey, this is about the same BPM you just mentioned.
Yep.
If you double that, right?
The classic is about.
Yeah, I mean, this map gets fooled like not every open ranked tardy, but a lot of them. But it's like there's a reason for that. It's a fun map, so why not?
Also, another OWC Grand Finals map.
In semis, yeah.
Yeah.
The teams are pretty good, I think. I mean, to be fair, in that pool it was like one of the easier maps, I think. Maybe. I think you could debate that. Yeah, this is the patented Kirby mix style. Has a lot of like symmetric patterns. So it's like an old map, but it's not an old map. If that makes sense. I like it. Like you get all the fun aspects of old maps without the int stuff Like when they have a spinner for like 10 seconds and then a break for 10 seconds for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of this map is just like alt aim control. Not all flow aim either. Like you have some like you saw the triples where you have to do like really quick back and forth. There it is. Alright, so next for
Alright.
free mud pool, we have a bit of a funny map for free mud 1. No one sniped my replay.
What?
I'm crying right now. This replay's so bad. Okay, whatever.
No way.
Yeah, so, yeah, this is free mod 1.
So yeah, this map is very hard to describe. I don't know what skill set I'm supposed to say this is. It's a map. I mean, for me, I think it has a lot of really spaced, like awkward aim. But in addition to that, it's kind of techy as well.
If you like wiggles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had actually contemplated, like, moving this, down to quarterfinals, but,
Oh, that was way too hard.
yeah.
That is so hard.
Yeah, I think the star... I don't think the star rating... Well, I mean, we can say that for literally, like, any maps that we've complained about the star rating system for. Doesn't really do maps like this justice.
Yeah, nah, this is not 6.8. I mean, I guess part of what makes it hard is the... Which, you know, shouldn't be accounted for, but... Yeah, at OD9... Oh, well, OD8. AR9, this is pretty nasty with it in.
Nasty,
Then-
no mod.
Yeah. Then, you know, you can get rid of that with Hard Rock, but then the spacing is really high.
Yeah.
It does have a few hidden FCs, but it's like the absolute specialist of this sort of map with it in. It's like Cut Paper and Wowie.
Pretty sure it's just those two.
Yeah.
It's like a more recent one.
Bonk actually...
but yeah,
oh,
and then
no,
as
Bonk
for-
has
as
his Hard
for
Rock's
Hard Rock?
SP. Oh, poor Bonk.
Wait, it is an
Combo
FC or is
FC.
it not an FC?
It's a slider break.
Oh, unlucky. But yeah, this is hella hard Rock. No FCs on the leaderboard. And it's a pretty known map as well, so there's no shortage of attention to it.
Yeah. And once again, kind of the sentimental skyscraper patterns. Lots of wide angles.
Oh, but Sentimental Skyscraper doesn't have that.
Yeah, Sentimental Skyscraper does not have a square screen.
Accelerating square stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some patterns in this that like you would think that it's a really dip spiky map, but I feel like it's really consistent. Or at least I cannot consistently get a combo anywhere. Oh, that pattern exists. Oh yeah. So I guess the first half is like, it's just like awkward aim with some occasional spicy patterns, like spicy streams. And then towards the end, it introduces some more techie parts, like some wiggles that are pretty fun to play. Now, of course, it goes without mentioning that this is a very long map.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker length, pretty much. I actually have seen this used as a tiebreaker before, which
Play this as a tiebreaker.
wait, like in a match?
Yeah.
Did you win?
By like 1k points, I think.
Hey, you got the good luck on this. If you could pick it out. I mean, it's like totally different experience on free mod, but oh yeah, this part. Oh yeah. So getting some tech in here. It's a really good representation of the song, in my opinion.
It's a good map.
That slider exists.
Yeah, too bad Cut Paper is not still in the tournament. He would get the hidden FC again.
True. But yeah, this is really long. I think the song is almost 7 minutes. Drain length on this is just under 6 minutes. Not the longest map. Tiebreaker is actually longer, but
I mean, if you're gonna pull like really long maps, you wanna make sure it's at least like an interesting map. Which I think this is a very interesting map. It really keeps you on your toes. Has a lot of different things going on. But yeah, the maybe the element of the map that's best known is the ending here, which has this these wiggle patterns, which look really insanely difficult, but when you play it, it's actually not all that bad. And you can cheese most of them. There's just a few that you need to legitimately wiggle, like that one.
No, Hard Rock.
Oh, with Hard Rock, you actually have to wiggle all of them. Yes, you're right about that.
all right. Fremont 2
This map is so funny.
was originally meant to be Hidden 2 for Touhou Tournament 2, and it got scrapped.
This
So
map is hilarious.
yeah,
The song, the way it's mapped, it's just funny. That's the only thing I can say about it. Didn't it get binned in the last Touhou tourney because it was too hard? And then now it's just semis, and it's like not even one of the harder maps.
I think they got binned because it was too troll.
I get that. Yeah, some of these patterns I think you kind of just have to memorize.
Yeah, and I guess it kind of makes
Also,
sense,
considering how short it is, it's a very very angle. Easy might be doable.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that it got binned in Touhou Tourney 2 because back then, Grand Finals, I think it was like 7.4 stars, no mod 1.
Well, that's what this is, but I think people's tolerance of very niche skills is a lot higher now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're wanting something that's like genuinely hard to read, then this is the map for you. Alright. And finally, we're gonna have the tiebreaker, which is like one of my favorite maps in this pool. This. Hey, Swick, you know this map.
No.
Hey, Swick, you know this map.
Yeah. Finally have some more felt. I love this song. So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Vanya's interpretation of an Osu classic, really.
Yeah. The way he maps it is very expressive. I think that's how I put it. And it's a pretty good test of just fundamental skill because kind of have those like space triples scattered throughout that are like you need to be having good like flow aim, but then also like jumping into the triple and like out of it. So just need the whole package pretty much.
Yeah.
All of that with a lot of consistency because it's a really long map.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw this map on Dio's stream when he was doing a map review one time and Vanya popped this in there and I was like, dang, this map's good.
Yeah. Sadly, we have been beat to using this as a tiebreaker a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just fits so well, so can't blame him. So I will say one thing about this is it's like low-key a practice check. Because there's these sliders that if you haven't played the map, you're gonna slider break for no reason.
Don't even talk about them.
Sorry.
Those fucking sliders. I wasn't gonna win anyway. But they are not.
They're
They are not
devious.
sight readable. Or they are, but like you have to kind of think that you kind of have to know they're gonna be there, even if you don't know how they would work.
Map has a lot of basically everything, but if there was a single skill that I'd say has a lot of, it's probably has quite a lot of flow in. You saw some of it here, but then there's like an actual stream part as well later.
Yeah, near like the very end, I think there's like a really long.
There's like a pretty space stream, yeah.
I think there's a death one too.
Like pretty long, yeah. But then of course you need really good aim as well. Second, oh yeah, I got slidered as well. I joined you in the club for that one. But second tiebreaker now that Cookies is number one, hidden only.
It's just he needs to be number one of hidden for it to be a good map.
Yeah, no. Well, that's kind of the point I'm making. Like he plays only, like, I don't know how to describe like the genre of map he plays, but usually I like all the maps he has number one on. Oh yeah, some 1/3s here as well. Make sure you don't do that.
I would say this is, well, I guess, yeah, it's a lower BPM, but I think there's definitely more of the tapping elements to this.
Yeah, because the streams are just longer
Yeah.
and more space. But not necessarily a super understar map. Like I think the star rating is fair on this one. So it's not like an impossibly hard map. Like the people who would be playing the tiebreaker probably can get like a decent score. Yeah. This part's very climactic. should make for some good viewing experience if we get to see some tiebreakers, which I certainly hope so.
Really tight stall.
Yeah. I think in terms of songs we've pulled, this is probably like top 3 for me. It's like this and like Sentimental Skyscraper, and then maybe something else.
I mean, this is just such a good song. It's a classic.
Yep, and then to top it off, there will be a tiny bit more streams. Yep. There it is. That's the semifinals pool. Good luck. Have fun to the players. Can't wait to see what scores they can get on some of these maps.
Yep. I don't have the map pool ready for display on Laser because Hidden One's still not uploaded. So I'll put the map pool on the sheet because there's a download link for it. I won't put a map pack on there until Xenon gets the map uploaded probably later tonight. So expect the map pack later. Schedules will be done shortly, so expect to see those in like 10-15 minutes. Stats, I don't know if I'll have time to get to them today or tomorrow. We'll see. But semifinal stats, thinking too far ahead. Quarterfinal stats will be out hopefully by Tuesday at least. And then, am I missing any other housekeeping things? I don't think I am. VODs will be uploaded at some point. I do have a busy week this week, so not sure. So I'll probably be taking a little bit of a step back from just all the management stuff, but I think that's everything from us today.
Yep.
So thank you all for watching. Thanks to Swicken and Nader and Arco for joining us on the desk for the showcase.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I think that
I get to take my last opportunity to whine that I should have done the tiebreaker score. Score v1. I'm sad I didn't, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
S rank on this is very impressive. So yeah, good luck to the teams that are left. Top 12. We'll see who.
Yeah. Congrats on making it that far. I mean, there's been
Yeah.
some pretty tough competition.
Yep. Battle to see the top 6, I believe.
Yeah, 6
for finals. So, and there's going to be some very interesting mashups here. So it's going to be good. But
Yep.
I think that'll be it from us here. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next weekend for the semifinals. Take care, everybody.